thanks for dropping by for another Zap of Win. Today, the little nugget I want to give you that's going to make big impact in your life centers around one of the laws from John Maxwell's book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And this law is actually the law of victory. And what this law says and why it's important to you in your classroom and in your school. The law says that leaders will find a way for their team to succeed. Is that not what we do as classroom and school leaders constantly? We are always finding ways and innovating ways for our children to perform better, to learn more, to be able to do more, to be friendlier to one another. We're always trying to find ways for the classroom to be managed better. We share these ways and tips and tricks and tools with the teachers around us to make our schools even better. So we are always, as leaders, as educators that are leaders, we're always shining off the law of victory. We're always making a way for our team to succeed. There's another piece of this law, though, that's really, really important for you that I want you to really get focused on. And that is that in the law of victory, you as the leader become the living, breathing experience of victory. So the children in your classroom, they put their faith in you. They see you and they see that victory can be theirs. They believe in their ability to succeed because they see it in you. And what they're seeing is your belief in them, you finding a way for them, you bringing it to them in a way that they can work it and make it happen and really have the success. So I want you to be really closely aware of this law of victory because you are the embodiment of the way that your team, your class, or your school, whoever you consider to be your teammates, you're the embodiment of the picture they have of their ability to have victory, their ability to succeed. And so you have to present yourself according to that picture. Which brings up yet one other thing you really need to take into consideration with this law of victory and your leadership position as a classroom leader or school leader or district leader. And that is, how do you communicate the victory? Before you can communicate that victory and be the living embodiment of it, you have to be able to identify it. And I'll just be real honest that I've worked with a lot of teachers and even administrators, unfortunately, around our country who cannot communicate effectively what victory would look like within that school year or within a 3-year plan or a 5-year plan. So I encourage you very much to identify what will victory look like, because you as the leader then have the responsibility. It's a leadership law, goodness sakes. You have the responsibility to be the embodiment of what that victory, that success is to look like for those who are on your team. So take this law of victory, be that picture, that embodiment of the success once you know exactly what it is that you want for them, and then be able to communicate it to them, get them all excited, and when you are there showing them that it can be done, guess what? It will be done. And that'll make for a great end of the year for you to be in reflection and say, yes, the team did it. And share that reflection time with your team. Let them be able to say, yes, we did it, because you embodied that victory for them all year long. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you next Sunday for another Zap of Win! Leadership 2015 is happening this summer. Registration is now open. To find out all the details, simply go to howtobeagreatteacher.com and click on the Leadership Retreat. We will see you in Myrtle Beach.